Hello Flosstube. Today is Wednesday, September 23rd. It's about 8 p.m., which means this isn't my usual day or time to record. I usually try to record on Thursday mornings, so it's a little bit darker than I'm used to. I do have a light in the background, so hopefully that makes things bright enough for you. It also means that I am recording blind again. I can't put my glasses on or all you'll see is the glare of the light in my eyes, so I'm trying not to do that to you. I can be found here on Etsy and Instagram as DM's Crafty Vortex. If you are new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer and you've seen my first two videos and you've come by again, thank you so much for sticking with me. We did reach 100 subscribers, so that means at the end of this I am going to do a 100 subscriber giveaway for some fun prizes. I don't have any finished objects, so I'm going to go through whips. Then I'm going to show you some potential October starts. There is a little bit of a haul again, so we will show that at the end. I am going to go into a video that I recorded on Sunday for some items that I no longer have here that have been shipped in the mail, but I did want you to see them because one of the items is for a very good cause. It's going to go off to Michelle Bendy Stitchy for her auction, so we'll show that video afterwards. We're going to talk about the current giveaway and a future potential giveaway, and after that, we'll go ahead and we'll give you the comment that you need to be subscribed to the giveaway. So let's get started with the whips. I did bring out my cross-stitch journal this time so that I remember to give you information about fabric and floss and stuff like that. And we'll start with, again, I'm just going to go in the same order that I usually go in with my oldest project to my newest project. And I will show you right up here what this project looked like last week. This way you'll be able to see how much I've gotten accomplished. So this is where we are at now. I didn't get much started on this. This is something that I was going to be working on tonight, where I usually record on Thursday morning, but I did get this ball done. I got a little bit more done in this flip-flop, and I finished a little bit more on the others. So there is that whip. And here is what it will look like when it's done. Life is better in flip-flops. I do desperately want to get this done for a friend, but it is really hard to be working on a summer cross-stitch when I just want to start all the October Halloween fun stuff, get some autumn going, but I am going to try and stick this out for a little while longer, see if I can get this finished up. My next project, and I said I brought out the cross-stitch journal to show you and tell you about the stuff, and then I completely ignore it. Let's see if I can see it without the glasses. So this is a dimensions kit. It is done on Ivory Aida 14 count. I am using all the called for, I believe it's DMC colors, but it is a kit, so I'm using what came in the kit. My next thing I am working on is Little Things 2. It's by Ursula Michaels, and this is going to be done on 14 count white Aida. It is also used all the called for DMC. This is what it will look like when it's done. And this says, friendship is not a big thing, it's many little things. And this is for my best friend. Her name's Amy. We've been best friends since 6th grade. So I want to get that done for her. So right up here again, this is what it looked like last week so that you can see how much I've gotten accomplished. I didn't do quite as much as I was hoping. I had wanted to get this block completely done, but I did get a good start on it. So hopefully by the end of this week, this block will be done and I'll be able to start on the last block and then I'll be able to get into the writing and stuff. But I don't anticipate finishing this block this week, but hopefully this will be done. And then I'll get a start in on this. My next whip that I worked on was my temperature tree. I'm really having a lot of fun with this pattern. This is done by Stitch and Mummy. So this is the temperature tree. And what this is every branch is a month, and every leaf is a day of the month, and it's the temperature that goes along with that day. So I do have, I printed out all our temperatures, and then I have the called for DMCs going on them, and then by the time your tree's done, it will represent the climate you had for where you live that year. So I live in Maine, so this is going to be a temperature tree for Maine. It's really fun to see random colors appear, and then you can remember that, oh yeah, we had that random warm day, or oh yeah, I got super cold that week. So this has been a lot of fun to work on. I did say that I wanted to finish May and finish June. I did accomplish that. So if you look up here, you'll see where I was last week. I was about halfway through May. And this is where I am right now. I just love all those different colors showing up. This is being done on a touch of blue, 14 count Ada. I did buy 2 more of this Ada so that next year and the year after that I can do my tree again, and I'll have 3 trees all on the same fabric. So that'll be a lot of fun. But hopefully I want to get July done and, you know, reach for the stars and maybe get August done. And then I can be into September while we're still into September. I want to get September completely caught up before October hits, because I want to be able to just set this aside and only do 1 week at a time, and that way I can do a couple of October starts. I'm really itching to get into those October cross stitches. And then my last whip that I'm working on is a long dog sampler. This is Pandemic. And I'm doing that on Ivory Even Weave, 36 count. I'm using a 12 weight Selkie on that, the Royal Navy color. This is pretty slow going for me. Again, up here you'll see where I was at last week. I did put quite a bit of time into it, but it is teeny tiny stitches. But I do love how it's looking and how it's working up. So that is it for my whips. I do work a full-time job, and I'm trying to get an Etsy shop going, so I do sew a lot of the times during the day. So I only get a couple of hours every night to cross stitch. So I think, considering my cross stitch time, I've gotten quite a bit done. I did go ahead and download, because I am a glutton for punishment. Let me see, where did I put that? The New Normal, also from Long Dog. I'm not going to start this until Pandemic's done, but I got it anyways. Just something to look at. You can't have Pandemic without having the New Normal, right? So potential starts in October, because again, like I said, it's getting cooler. I really just want to get rid of those summer things and start on some fun Halloween stuff. So we do have on the Stitching 911 Facebook site, we started a sale, and let me get that. Some have already started on this. I am going to wait till October before I start on it. I do have the fabric ordered. I did get the called for fabric. I ordered some of the floss, but some of the floss was not in stock. I'm going to go up to Kennebunk and go to Camp Wool, see if I can get some of the floss there. This is Autumn Alphabet by Willow Hill Sampling. It's a PDF download on Etsy. I will link this below. I did hear that the called for color on the pumpkin, if you get it based on dye lot, it could potentially be green. So I am going to make sure that I get something that is this teal shade of blue. If it does look green, I'm going to stray away from the call for colors a little bit so I can get this blue going. So that is something I want to start in October. So again, if I can get that temperature tree up to date and maybe get the flip-flops done, I'll be able to start that. A definite start in October is going to be Fright Night. This is from the Fat Quarter Shop. It is a mystery stitch along. Every Friday for 5 weeks, they're going to release a clue, and then at the end of the 5 weeks, we'll have our pattern all done. So I am going to start that. I did get the called for floss in the week's dye lot. So here's the flosses. I also got the bag that goes with it. Isn't that cute? And then the fabric I got was Fabric Flare and I got the 14 count hazy gray. That'll be just great for a Halloween stitch. I'm really looking forward to this. I will stop whatever I need to stop to keep up on this because I want to get every clue done in that week. I don't want to get behind. So those will be my 2 October starts. I'm going to hopefully keep plugging away on my pandemic and my Everything Friends one. Hopefully if I get the flip-flops done, that'll be set aside, but if not, it might get just put away for October while I work on this. And I am going to keep plugging away on pandemic as well. So I did get a little bit of a haul this week. I think I mentioned last time, sorry, I have to stretch. I don't have enough room for everything. I'm going to pause for a second. I did get a little bit of a haul this week. I mentioned on my prior episode that I was going to pick up some cross stitch for my girls. I do have twins that are 22 years old, and I'm hoping to get them hooked on cross stitch as well. So I picked up from Kitty Me Designs. I got Colorful Cats Phantom for my oldest. So she has a black cat, so I got her this one, the closest one I could get to her first cat. I say first because both my girls have many cats. They get that from me. So for my other daughter, who is an hour and a half younger than her sister, by the way, just want to point that out. Yes, an hour and a half. Not the 5-10 minutes twins should be, and to this day she is still late for everything. So I got her from Kitty Me Designs Bumblebee, and that is pretty similar to her first cat as well. I'm not going to give it to them for a little bit. I do want to kit it up for them so that they have the fabric, the floss, and everything when I give it to them. And then I wanted to stitch along with them, so I got Ladybug. However, I don't plan on doing the called for colors on this. Purple is my favorite color, so I'm gonna try and change it up and turn this into a purple cat versus a red cat. We'll see how well I do with that. So that's all I have for a haul. Now I'm going to show you a video that I recorded on Sunday in regards to a bag that I made that I shipped out. So I no longer have it here, but I pre-recorded. I sent it to Michelle at Michelle Bendy Stitchy. She does auctions every week for charity. And this month's charity is, and I'm going to put my glasses on while I read, it is the Trevor Project. It is Suicide Awareness and Prevention Month for LGBTQIA and youth. So now we're going to go on to that video. Hello Flosstube. Today is Sunday, September 20th. We're just taking a couple of steps back in time. I have some stuff I'm going to mail out tomorrow in the mail, so I just wanted to get it recorded today. We'll throw it in here and you'll be able to get a peek of it because it's no longer going to be in my house. I'm just going to read some notes to make sure I get this correct. I was watching Michelle Bendy of Michelle Bendy Stitchy. I'm sure if you watch YouTube and you watch Flosstube, then I'm sure you've seen Michelle Bendy Stitchy's channel. One of the things she does is every month she picks a charity that she donates to, and she does weekly auctions to raise money for the charity. I thought that was such a great idea, and I wanted to help out, so I volunteered to make a bag that I'm going to be mailing off to her tomorrow to put in her charity auction. And I just wanted to show that here before I send it out. So this is the bag that I made. Went with some Halloween fabric. If you look on the inside, it's little witch's feet. Isn't that cute? I did go with a hidden pocket on this as well. Again, I'm not selling the hidden pocket in my shop yet, but there it is. So again, if you put your stuff in here, you can see it. You put yourself in the hidden stuff in the hidden pocket, and it's nice and hidden. I like to put my pattern in the hidden pocket. That way it doesn't get all crinkled in with my other stuff. But if you're going on a retreat or something, it's a good place for your credit cards, some money, and then all people see is your project, and they don't see any of the other stuff that you have hidden. I also made a needle book to go with it. So these are the needle books. You open it up and you've got quite a few pages for your needles to go into, and then you have pockets. I did a pocket in both directions. That way, I feel like it gives just a little bit more stability if you put something in there. And then if my cat stops eating my camera, we'll be all set. So this in the bag, they're both heading out to go to Michelle for her auction. So if you want a chance at this, go look at her, go on her Instagram. I'm gonna have both links below, both her YouTube and her Instagram site. I think the auctions go up on Wednesday and stop on Saturday. I'm not 100% positive, but check her out. She'll have all that information for you. I also showed on my last episode some yarn that I dyed for a friend. I had her send me a picture, which I'll link above right here, the picture that I went by, and then I took some of my dyes and I dyed up this yarn. So there are, whoops, we got some glare. There are only 3 skeins of this yarn in existence. But I thought, how lonely to send yarn in the mail with nothing else to go with it. So I made an attempt at a knitting bag. So here's the bag. And then you just go like that and tie it up. So isn't that cute? If you look here, you've got little balls of yarn and knitting needles. And then up here, you've got balls of yarn and things being knitted. So that's those items. They're going in the mail tomorrow, so I won't have them when I actually record for Thursday. So now we're gonna head back to Thursday. And we're back. Weren't those bags just so cute? I wanted to show you what a set looks like. That was just one bag, but I'm bringing out a whole set to show you because I was thinking for my 500 subscriber giveaway, if I reach 500 subscribers, one of the gifts I want to do is make a custom bag set. So this is what the big bag looks like. And this is about, I think, 14 by 16 and a half. So it's a good size bag. It does fit a 10-inch hoop in it. I did order a 11-inch Q-snap. I want to see how well that fits, but I think at 14 by 16 and a half that it should fit no problem. Then here is the second bag that I make, a little bit smaller to go with it. It fits a 6-inch hoop really well. An 8-inch hoop will fit in it, but it is a little bit snugger of a fit. And then I do a little thread bag. And I do a needle book. I did sell out of the needle books in this fabric, so I'm just going to show you what the needle book looks like in a different fabric. So you open it up, and I have all this felt that you can put your needles into. It also holds your thread really well. And then I have a pocket going this way and a pocket going this way. So you have 2 pockets, which I also feel if you put something in the back pocket, keeps it nice and snug. So that's what a complete set looks like. Now we will be doing a 100 subscriber giveaway at the end of this, and for that I do need to put my glasses on again. I have Remember Me by Mary Gary's Sewing Cabin, and it says, with needle and thread, the sampler to see, so you will always remember me. So this will be part of the giveaway. I also have this cute little needle threader. And a cross-stitch bag. It is different than my other cross-stitch bags. It's one of my first attempts at cross-stitch bags. So there is no handle on this one, and the fabric's not quite as wide, but it is still, I think, a beautiful bag. So this is my 100 subscriber giveaway. And then again, if I reach 500 subscribers, I will do a bag set. With the bag set, I also have Nantucket Rose from Lavender and Lace. Try to get rid of the glare on that. Victorian Bride. And then another needle threader. And of course, as I said, I will do the whole bag set as well. So that would be the 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to be eligible for my 100 subscriber giveaway, just in the comment section, comment subscribe. And then next week, we will do a random comment generator and I will look for the word subscribe. So if you want to be part of the giveaway, just go ahead and post that down below. For the rules, you must be 18 or older to participate. And please don't use the word giveaway, don't use the word prize, don't use any words that could potentially bring a non-cross stitcher to my video. I want to make sure that this goes to somebody who actually cross stitches. So if you put that below, we'll go ahead and take care of that next week. Also a thought, I didn't know if anyone would be interested in me doing a tutorial on how I make my bags. I know there's a few tutorials out there how to make a cross stitch bag. They don't all quite look the same as mine. I have the hidden pocket, I have the handles. So if you think you'd be interested in watching a tutorial on that, comment below. If you want to see me again, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button below so that you'll know when I upload another video. And until next time, happy crafting. Flosstube. Today is Wednesday, Today I'm going to show you some whips. From there, we're going to go to, what are we going to go to? Hello, Flosstube. Today is Wednesday, September 23rd. It's about 8 p.m., which means it's not my usual day or time to record. Sorry, that is my cat's tail going on in the background. Really? Really?